This is the base that we're working with. So at the bottom of every dresser is going to be a different configuration. So you've got to flip your piece on its back to figure out what your base needs. This base, actually, I'm surprised, it's like perfect to add a base to, except for these little things. So these little pieces need to come out. Basically, I'm just going to take a wood chisel and a hammer, and I'm just going to start to wedge them out end by end. And then we're going to add 2x4s, and we don't need to add too much weight to it. So I'm just going to put a piece here, one piece here, there, and there. And basically the wood is going to sit here. These legs are going to sit right here. And the frame is going to go all the way across. But it's just so it gives the crag holes that we're going to put in the base a place to drill into that's secured on here. So it's not going to be wobbly. It's going to be hooked to the piece. It's not going to come off at all. So that is what we're going to do. After about 20 minutes of that nonsense, I asked the hubby for help. He said it's absolutely going to wreck this side if you continue to wedge this. So we took a jigsaw. I cut each little piece very carefully up into pieces and then used the wedge and chiseled those out. It was a lot of painstaking work, but these were put in there really well with a ton of staples. Now that I made a mess, holy cow, that was harder than I thought. They were really stapled in there. Look at this. It was good construction. Now I'm going to cut this to size and add it to the frame. We are going to use pilot hole first. So this is my DeWalt drill bit set. These are great to have. You're going to want to pilot anything you are screwing into to just make sure that the wood doesn't split, and it just makes it so that you have a hole that's easy and it won't kick your screw back. Alright, these are GRK screws. They're multi-purpose. They've got a star head, so we got to use a star drill bit for these. Right in. All right, hold it, hold it, hold it. Good job. See it going in? Watch your fingers. Good. I'm going to have you take your hand off. I got it. Can you take your hand off? There we go.
It was true.
Ready?
Yeah, I got it. I get it.
Okay, now kneel down because you got to go and straighten up. You got to kneel down. You got to hold this directly straight. Right in there.
There.
Alright, now go. Okay, slow down. Okay, that was a little fast. Okay, now we're going to do it again. We're just going to go a little bit slower.
Sorry.
No, you did great. I mean, it went straight in. Alright, you ready?
I can do it fast.
Okay, no, let's do it slow because we got to start it off well. You do it? Pull the trigger? Okay, nice. Good. Just sink it a little bit. A little bit more. Good. Oh, good. Go. Good job.
Kind of like a marshmallow.
It's like marshmallow.
It's as hot as a fire?
Yeah.
Really?
Good. Alright, now that we have our base done, we are going to double measure the front from here all the way over. Now we're going to subtract what the leg width is. So if we're going to put this here and it's going to again come in just a hair, then we're going to subtract this piece plus the piece on the other side, and that's going to be our measurement. So it's going to be in between these two. So I just held it up and measured exactly where I wanted them. So now I'm just going to measure the distance between, same thing on the front. So we ended up using our Craig, and they're about 5/8, and we were noticing that if we use the 1.5s, that they're just gonna go through about that much, and we want them to go a little bit further. And so we're gonna lower this back down to 1/2, so these are gonna go in about this far because they're going into a block, and so it will be fine for them to go further. And we're drilling holes A and B so they're spread out a little bit. Dumbest mistake. Always mark where you're going. So here, this is supposed to be flush. I went in the wrong side of the thing. Alright, remember, if this is the right side, so that back leg is you want this slant going towards the inside of the dresser. Back leg is there, and so I'm a visual person, so if this leg is going to be here, and I want these going up into the dresser, they have to point the same way. This is going to go here. Cool? Alright, let's do it right this time. These ones will go here, and those ones will go there. We were almost off in our measuring, but we made it.
To wrap everything up, this is that huge blue can that you saw, that polyacrylic water-based sealer. I have it in satin. It's a wonderful finish. I'm putting it through my spray gun, but you can also roll this on or paint this on. I could actually just spray the entire thing, so the wood, the paint, everything. I didn't have to tape anything off, and so that's why I picked water-based for both of them. It worked out really well. I put everything back together, and here's the reveal. I think that adding a simple base such as this adds so much elegance and modernizes these old 80s looking pieces. And this piece now is ready to find a home. I staged it with some puppies for my social media. So I pulled it out in front, I took some photos of it, and then I put them through my app, and look how gorgeous it looks. My motto for this year is work smarter, not harder. So stay tuned for lots more videos. Make sure you hit subscribe, and here's some bloopers.
It's just a little dirty. The primer that I'm using is called Slick Stick. I don't know if I could get this in here. Oh, thank you. Ow! I just hit my head. There's no room in here. Okay. You really should clean these. Ready? Okay.